Hi, I am Agnes, and today I'll show you how I use my free API for creating a cocktail recipes, and I'll show you how I access um, all the data sets which is going to be needed for creating the application. So before we start, I created the new collection. In this new collection, I also have subfolders. I have 34 requests altogether, which sounds a lot, but most of them are very similar to each other. Well, I will show you how it looks. I also created a new environment, which is called the cocktail recipes. And in this, I have two URLs, which one of them is for other requests besides the images. URL 2 is obviously for the images only. Okay, let's start. The first one is the random request. This is going to be used for those users who are signed up, well, obviously logged in into their user profile page. I'm hoping to get like the random cocktail. There's going to be like a button which the user can press and it generates the random cocktail. So in my case, it's Swedish coffee, and this is alcoholic drink, and it gives me the type of glass, which is like a coffee mug in my case. It also gives me the instructions how to make that, and it gives me the image. So next request is I can search my my cocktails by ingredients. So in my case, I push gin, and I will get all the cocktails which contains gin. So let's try something else and push, for example, vodka. Now I will get all the cocktails which contains vodka. As you can see, it's a lot of them. I also can look for cocktails based on ingredient ID. And in here, you can see I got like Americano, and if I change ID to something else, it's gonna give me different one. This gives me the description of the ingredient. So it's a name as well as description of the ingredient. So next one I can search, next request is I can search the cocktail by the name. So margarita, for example, I will get the name of the cocktail, the glass, is it alcoholic or non-alcoholic? So basically it's the category of the drink, as well as the instructions of how I can create. All of those instructions come in English as well as in German. And I get the image of the cocktail as well. So next one, it's this is look for cocktail details by ID as well. All of those requests are read requests. So I'll send this one, and it's gonna come with Phantom. I have a folder which is for the images, and in here you can see the cocktail image. All the images are in good size, as well as they're not blurred. They're in good quality. Next request is the spirits, and that's the small version. I can also get medium. This is going to give me a bigger image as well. All of those images are with are PNGs, so there is no background, and I can have it in large format as well. That's my image folder. I can also I also have a spirits folder, which is all read requests, and that's for my ingredients. So this is going to come up, the end point, that's what I try to get from this, is to get the name of the spirit as well as the description. So usually it's like historical description, which I'm getting. It's the name of the ingredient or spirit and all the necessary information. In my case, as you can see, it's loads of information about water. I also have the same for rum. You can send that one, and it's going to come up with loads of information about the rum. I can also put, for example, brandy, and I'll get information about brandy. That's the spirits folder. I also have a request for listing the types. So in this one, this lists the glass, all the glass types. So I can get like cocktail glasses and champagne, as well as brandy glasses. So you can see all of them. That's all the glass types which you can find in this database based on the cocktails in which those glasses are, like all those cocktails are served in. Well, obviously you understand. So then next one is drinks by the glass type. So this is where I can get all the cocktails based on the type of the glass. So if I put, for example, beer mags, so all of these are all of the cocktails which are served in this particular glass. So I can get like old-fashioned glass, for example, and it's going to come up that with all the cocktails, the name of the cocktail and the image of the cocktail of that glass type. I also have the drinks categories, which is, for example, if I put like soft drinks or sodas, it's gonna come up all of the, those are all of the cocktails, as well as the images of the cocktails with that in that particular category. So for example, if it's shots, it's going to come up with loads of cocktails under that category. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you understood how I'm going to use my API. Thank you for listening.